We are supposed to love everyone. But how can we love people who torture others or perpetuate violence on specific religions, or say women or children, for example?
Thank you, Praveen. This is a current topic, but it has always been so for time immemorial. People, we worry about loving perpetrators of crime and violence. There are a lot of low hanging fruit that await us. Let's pick them. Why don't we first start with where we are, our home and our community? Do we truly love our parents? Do we unconditionally love our children? Do we really care for our extended family? We may have thoughts of love. We may feel the emotions of love. But does our love show itself in our action? We are what we do, not what we say we do. So let's start small. Love is a human need. We all need love, but we are miserly in giving this love. We are watchful in how much we love and whom we love. We have filters. We like to share our love with a certain person and not with others. We do not love unconditionally, and our excuse for that is our fear of being used by others. When I talk about loving unconditionally, many questions do arise, like, is it possible for anyone to keep on giving this love all the time? Is it not tiring? Is it even possible? Let me clarify the idea of loving one and all so we get the right understanding, especially our youth. In day to day life, our love is a verb and it springs into action for our family and dear and near ones. We run around and take care when our loved ones are sick. We play and have fun with our children. We do whatever is necessary for our family. Obviously, we cannot love everyone we come across with the same attention and intensity. That's not what we mean when we talk about loving one and all. My love is surely going to be different. And I love my father versus my mother, my brother versus my sister, my children versus my wife. Expression of love will be different. Undercurrent of love is same though. Expression will be different. It is just like this electric current passing through heater, passing through air conditioner, passing through a fan, passing through an electric bulb. It's the same current with various results. When we talk about the idea of loving one and all, we are referring to our invisible heart, its connection with another heart. When I look at someone across the street, do I look at them with love? When I am scrolling the Facebook feed and I see pictures of friends, am I thinking of them with love? When I am speaking with someone, do I have love in my heart? Even when I am angry, am I able to keep it in check so it does not poison the love within? Our heart should always be open. The love should always be flowing. And what happens when the heart is always flowing with love? Think of a flower. Let's see the golden champa, my personal favorite. When it blossoms, its fragrance is so mesmerizing that often people are stopped in their tracks when the wind carries its fragrance in their direction. Everyone around the golden champa benefits from its fragrance. But tell me, who is the biggest beneficiary of fragrance? It is the flower itself. For its pollination, a lot of butterflies will gather around it. and help it pollinate it. Without it, it will die. There will not be any second champa after that. Well, when the golden champa is drowned in its own fragrance, likewise, a heart with love flowing is always drowned in soft beauty of love, stands taller. A loving heart is a happy heart. A loving heart gives and gives. If love is not the solution, will hatred solve the problem? The group that perpetrates violence out of hatred or under the false understanding of doing things under the name of God, they will surely pay its price. If you also begin to hate, then what is the difference between you and them? I do not mean to preach violence, but I seek guidance from Mahabharata, especially the dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Lord encourages him to take up his bow and fight like a warrior must. Peace lovers are confused with the concepts of ahimsa and dharma. Single individual cannot achieve. Arjuna needed the support of the Lord and many others during the war. Now, did you notice under the current scenario who all have assembled? They are misguided folks waging war. They all came together from various corners of the globe, multiple nationalities, and ensured to themselves that it is their problem. Are you able to make it as your own problem? How many will rise to this occasion? So-called saintly folks hide under the mask of ahimsa, but they never can find a common platform for unity. So we are having a fundamental problem with so-called saintly people, so-called good-hearted folks. India so suffered and continues to suffer even today. Imagine the times when the invaders butchering and beheading the heads of various provinces, raping women across without any resistance. That continued to happen for God knows how many centuries. People adopted later to different belief system under pressure, and over time, the wounds that triggered such a conversion was forgotten. Take for example Iran. Iran was an Aryan nation. That's how the name came, Iran and Aryan. It was an Aryan nation once upon a time, replete with rich culture that got intermingled with Zoroastrian faith. The invaders destroyed the Iranian empire, beheading their king. Imagine the impact. Who would dare to stand against such butchers? Single man can never handle. Not even a nations like Russia or United States. They could not manage the current scenario. Certain strategies are surely required. Let us see how the regional politics plays out. Keep prayers in your heart. Dear Pravin, start from home and let the circle of your love grow and see where it takes you.